Good morning, everyone, and welcome to PayTabs webinar. Today, we're going to discuss what makes PayTabs your partner in your payments, why you should use PayTabs, what are the features that we're going to offer to our customers and our partners in payments. First of all, thank you for being here and taking the time and efforts to listen to us. I am going to be presenting today's webinar. My name is Araf Khalifa. I'm the assistant sales manager here, and I'm in charge of the overall sales function. In the next few minutes, we'll give you a few information about the features and the simplicity, how you can integrate, why you should use PayTabs, and we'll give you the opportunity and the chance to ask whatever questions you guys have in your mind, which is holding you back from going live and start using PayTabs. We'll try to address all the concerns, all the issues that you are facing already or you want to have the answers for. So I'll try to make it very simple and easy and very quick. First, we're going to say what is PayTab. PayTabs is an online solution. We provide our customers or our merchants, websites, and all the business owners the simplest form of solutions to use and accept payments online using credit cards and debit cards from all around the world. We help our customers to go beyond their local boundaries, go beyond their the country boundaries, and try to sell and expand their business and with a very simple way and at the lowest cost possible. Our solution expands and addresses all the needs from individual merchants, people working from home, which is micro businesses, all the way to large enterprises. We try to provide unique and customized solutions for the people who needs it. And we give you the solutions, ready solutions like plugins. We give you solutions that you can directly integrate with your website and start accepting payments on the go within 24 hours. Talking about our solutions, first of all, we focus our attention and our efforts to give you the system or fraud prevention systems, and we give you very convenient payment options. We start with PayPage. PayPage is the most simple form of online payment acceptance method. As simple as sending an email. All you have to do is send an invoice online to your customers with a link to pay directly using credit or bank cards. For this type of payment option or the service, you don't need a website to have in order to accept a payment. It's very convenient and user-friendly. It's very quick, it's reliable, and extremely secure way of accepting payments. You can manage multiple invoices, like you can send the same invoice to multiple customers at once, and instead of creating each invoice invoice at a time. Our invoices also provide you recurring payments options. If you have customers who pays you on monthly basis or weekly basis or even daily basis, you can create one invoice and be tension-free and make sure that your payments are received and collected on time. This payment option is suitable for mainly the micro businesses or the social sellers, the people who are selling services on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, or doing service providing from customers out of their normal boundaries or their physical boundaries, like different countries or different city. You want to save your time from the collection. You can simply use the PayPage option. This is suitable for service providers, for collection agencies, and freelancers. It can also help real estate management companies to accept rents and also all sort of regular payments from their customers. The second form of solutions that we have are plugins or APIs. We we provide a solution that suits or matches people who owns a website, who have a simple website, a ready-made shopping cart, or who have a very complex requirements of website or very advanced, comprehensive, and sophisticated systems. Our plugins and APIs will help them to get whatever they need on time and as fast as possible to integrate. As a secure payment gateway, if we start talking about the plugins, as a ready-made solution, ready to download and install for some major shopping carts like PrestaShop, WooCommerce, ZenCart, Magento, and OpenCart, and many more are coming on regular basis. We update our shopping carts or the plugins approximately every month. Then we have the APIs. API is a more advanced solution to integrate with other custom-built website or shopping carts of which plugins are not ready. This is suitable for any website or e-commerce website available. Now, what's the difference or between the API and a plugin? As I said, plugin is already a ready-made solution. All you have to do is download and install. For the API, you will require some sort of development or integration with your existing website. Then we'll talk about a small difference between pay page and API. The pay page can help the customers to create an invoice, or our merchant can create their invoice and send it to their clients, while the API is integration on their website and customer can use it upon checkout. These solutions are enough for any online business to accept payments and start getting increase in sales and receive their payments directly to their bank account at a very low cost. We also try to address and develop our solution on a regular basis. This is why we have introduced our next solution, which is Express Checkout. We address the requirement of some website which wants their customer to have the most user-friendly or the most best customer experience to their customer. Keeping that in mind, and we concerned about the redirection to PayTabs website during the checkout. We have built the Express Checkout where your customer can simply check out in the same window without getting redirected to any other website or any other places. It's very simple. It focuses on you and on your experience, what you want to provide to your customer. It's a one-step checkout process where the customers has to fill in a simple form during the checkout process, and then it's accept the payment on the go. At PayTabs, we care about providing you the maximum acceptance of credit cards, so you don't refuse or reject any form of sale. Your customers can come and check out on the go and have what they have in their wallet available to check out. And striving to provide you with more and more solutions. PayTabs so far accept all major credit cards, whether it's Visa, Master, Discover, Amex, Diners, and many more international cards. We also integrated recently with Bahrain Benefit, which is debit cards for Bahrain. And we are focusing also to have in our basket all the debit cards in the region. We have also integrated with PayPal. Looking at the number of users using PayPal in this region, you as a customer, you want also to give this security or this option ready to your customers. So we also accept PayPal payments. Now the question is, do you as a merchant need a PayPal account to have it activated on your PayTabs gateway? You can see there is a question available on your right-hand side, polls. Please take a moment and try to guess how simple we can make it for you. That's correct. You don't need to. You don't need actually to have a PayPal account in order to activate PayPal plugin on your PayTabs gateway. PayTabs is taking care of all the settlement process between us and PayPal. We will settle directly to your bank account. You don't need to have a PayPal account in order to accept PayPal payments on PayTabs gateway. You will always have to have one account only with PayTabs, and whenever we introduce any form of payment will be available for your customers. Now the question is, if we accept PayPal payments, which rate will be applicable? Is it the high rate that PayPal offers to this region, which is about 5%? Or is it the rate that you will sign the contract with PayTabs? The answer is, we give you the rate. It's our contract rate. PayTab rate will be applicable on all your PayPal transactions. So you're not only tackling and accepting the payments on PayPal with your customers, you're accepting that at a lower cost and also having the funds directly transferred to your bank account. Unlike the current standard of PayPal by transferring it to your credit card. Now we'll talk about the pricing. Again, we kept in mind that many of our businesses or our small businesses start with the idea. So they have the idea. We want them to build the platform and have the payment gateway ready, free of any cost. And they can take their time marketing it and establishing it and making it stand on its foot. That's why we have given them a free solution. A free solution where they just can integrate and there are no other charges or no charges to set up, no security deposit required, no complex documentation required. Any individual or a business can have this website ready on the go and have the payment gateway available for them. So if the customer come and make a payment, he's ready for it without incurring cost before even making any profit. So our basic model is free of any cost, and we charge for that 3.33% only. Again, this is one of the lowest rates available in the market for this region. We also provide you with a little more advanced option, or we can say an option for people who want more appearance to their brand, who are better established, and they want their brand to be appear to their customers whenever they make any payments or any transaction. Our premium model offer you just that. It gives you a lower cost than the normal basic model, which is 2.99 plus a 50 cent per transaction. And it gives you a personalized messaging option. So your customers, when they receive their bills, they can see your name rather than seeing PayTabs as it appears in the basic model. And we also going to introduce a dynamic currency conversion cashback, which is 1% of any foreign or a third currency other than the US dollar and your local currency. If any transactions made, you will earn a commission on that. So that's an extra form of revenue coming to you when you have a premium model. The premium model is having only one type of fee, which is a one-time sign-up fee of $530. This fee is only one time. There is no other maintenance or any other form of cost available in our solution. We keep in mind that for a business to grow has to maintain low cost. We keep in mind that you already having other costs like marketing and operation costs. That's why we try to give you the solution that does not gives you an extra burden. It's rather making it simple and hassle-free and also cost-effective for you to use. Not only that, PayTabs is constantly developing ways of making you as a merchant or as our partner earn more or save more or benefit more out of your payment gateway. We are not only just a payment gateway that accept payments for you. We also focus all your requirements in terms of billing and reporting, transactions. We try to even give you a freedom of finances. We try to reduce the rates for you if you're a basic model, if a basic account from 3.33 to even further lower to 2.99, or refund you your premium model account. Just take a minute and have a look at this video, which will explain how it's going to work.
This is Abdullah. Hello. He owns an e-commerce website. He wanted a payment gateway to transfer his payments directly to his bank account quickly. So he signed up with PayTabs. Cool. As soon as he completes his registration, he receives an email in his inbox notifying that he has qualified for the referral program with PayTabs. Now what? Abdullah goes to his referral program in his dashboard and invites his friends on Gmail, Hotmail, and Yahoo accounts by one-click process. As soon as 5 of his friends will complete their registration with PayTabs, he will get a new rate of just 2.99% if he's a basic user, or get a refund of his registration fee, which is $530. That's great! Now Abdullah is buying a gift for himself with that saving. That's a nice one, Abdullah.
Actually forgot to give clothes to Abdullah. Now actually he can buy those clothes with the savings that he's going to make with PayTabs payment gateway. So this is the referral program. It's a very simple method in your network. As an owner or as someone working in this industry, an online e-commerce industry, your network would be all the other e-commerce platform owners and users or people who are in the development of processing another platform. So we want you to share your experience of using PayTabs with them. We want you to tell them that there is a solution that matches your requirement. You can start accepting payments at very low cost and at a very simple way. And in order to encourage you to utilize those contacts and tell them about your experience and how simple it was to use PayTabs, we also reward you for that. We reward you by reducing the interest rate or refunding you the premium account price model. All you have to do is refer your five friends, and once they go live, you will be notified and you will see your price has reduced or your amount has been refunded to you. You can ask more questions about the referral program during the question session. And also you can ask any other questions related to whatever I have explained in the previous slides in the question session. I wanted to take a moment talking about the boarding process. The boarding process that PayTabs has kept in place is very simple. Is as simple as just signing up for an email account. All you have to do is create a username and password, and that's it. You're ready with a demo account. You can finish your testing. You can have a look on your dashboard. You can see what options and features that have been enabled for you on your payment gateway. You will have a complete access on all the transactions that happen to you on the go instantly. Every transactions will have the result of the transaction on your website or on your dashboard, so you can see whether it's approved, declined, or who has made this transaction, which customer has made it. You can check those transactions before even shipping your goods, so you are secure and safe that the transaction has completed. Unlike the standard acquiring bank, which does not give you any access. So in order to make sure this transaction has went through or not, you would have to call the call center or call the authorization agent to get those information. PayTabs give you this information on your dashboard. You can also get all the reports that you need for your accounting and financial controls on our dashboard. So you can see there are statements available for you which you can export and download and print and use it with and match it with your accounts. So you don't have to see and think what is actually my balance in the bank account. After you finish reviewing the entire dashboard, all you have to do is go live. Again, we made it so simple for you to go live with a simple application which requires very minimum documentation. Unlike the mega acquirers or the other banks, which requires a lot of information, a lot of documentation, a long time, all you have to do is just upload as an individual 2 personal IDs. Yes, we also give our payment gateways for individuals. So you can upload your IDs and a bank statement and you're ready to go. We also require a logo. For businesses, we would require the copy of the business license. The application allows you to scan those documentation on PayTabs. And within 48 hours, your application will be reviewed and approved, and your account is ready to accept payments. Let's have a look at a quick go live process. Since you have already signed up, all you will have to do is log into your account. This is the dashboard. This account is in the test mode. So you can see that all the information I have talked about is available here. You can see your balances. You can see your balances. You can see the reports. You can see all the services that are available. From your dashboard, you will have the Go Live button available on the top. With a click of a button, your application has started. This is a 5-step application where you would require to put in some personal information, information related to your store, information related to your bank account. Keep in mind that you can have your payment paid directly to any bank in the Middle East. We don't restrict you to choose X acquiring bank and match their sophisticated and complex boarding requirements like security deposits, like other kind of documentations. We make it simple. You already have an existing account somewhere. Why to change? We don't want you to change or go in the process of delaying acceptance of the payments. So continue using whatever you're using, and we make sure your funds are available there. On the personal information level, all you have to do is put your name, date of birth, your email, verify your email address and telephone number. Then you move to the next step, which is the store information. On the store information, here is where you choose which plan you want to go with. Again, until now, your process was completely free, and you can continue having a free account from here onwards. Once you change the premium, your pricing to premium, then you will incur the charge of setup fees of $530. You can continue the basic account, and when you feel in future that there is a need to upgrade, or you reach to a level where your transactions are compensating you for other costs like setup cost, then you can upgrade or switch to premium. Here you'll choose the store name, the website, and upload a logo along with your IDs, a valid ID, of course. And if it's a business, you replace another ID with the commercial registration. You put the address, and then you can choose to have different addresses, one address to appear on the statement and one address that actually you receive your billing on. Then we move to the bank information. On the bank information, you choose the bank account that you want, the currency of the account, you put your name, and your IBAN number is very important, or the SWIFT code. We also have to mention the branch. We need a 6-month bank statement in order to verify your IBAN number. You can replace that with a certificate of account issued by your bank. or upload this document at a later stage. It's not a mandatory field. However, you will not be able to accept payments to your bank account unless you upload a document proving the ownership of the account and the correct information available in the bank statement. Then you move to the next step, which is a questionnaire. This questionnaire has been placed there in order to understand your requirements and in order to give you the solution that you need to accept payments from your customers. The size of the size of the business, the type of industry you're all working on, number of transactions per day, the size of per transactions. All this information will help us create the rules that approves or reject transactions for your account. This information will help us reduce the risk of fraud happening on your payment gateway or on your website. This prevent you from any losses in the future. So make sure you put this information as accurate as possible. And if there is any changes, please do update us with this information. Information like where are your customer based, where the payments are going to come from, what are the delivery methods, what are the is it a deliverable product or no. All this information is very important for us. The last step, of course, you need to know your terms and conditions, the obligations and rights you have and we have against our relationship with you. These terms and conditions are available here. You can read it from here. You can print it from here, and a copy also will be emailed to you upon completing the sign-up process. By accepting the terms and condition, here your live application ends. It took you about 10 to 15 minutes to complete this if you have all the documents ready. And 10 to 15 minutes includes the time you're going to read the long agreement that we have for you there. So as I said, it is a very simple process and your account is live already by now. If you are using a website, then you have to continue integration with our website using any form of plugin, API, or express checkout. If you don't, then issue the first invoice and start accepting payments from your customer. Now we'll activate the questions session to see. Here my presentation ends. Thank you for listening, and it'll take some time to answer your questions. Please go ahead and tell me if you have any questions for me. I have a question here. A question here says, why do we need a 6-month bank statement? Since we are accepting payments and transferring those payments to your bank account as part of avoiding money laundering or any fraud transactions, we need to make sure that the bank statement for a business that you're looking forward to transfer the account to is actually an existing business or is actually an existing account, and that belongs to the same person who's have signed up for the account. We need to make sure that the transactions matches the owner's ID, and that also will help us to understand what size of business we are dealing with, in order to give you the solution that matches you and not to provide any inconvenience to you with the increased level of rejections and transactions or have any risk associated to you. You can replace the bank statement with a certificate of account issued by your bank. This document will show us the ownership of the account, the time since this account was live, and all the information like IBAN number and all this information in order to make sure the funds reaches to the correct account. I have a question here that says, what will show in the statement when I use for all payments methods, Visa, American Express, PayPal benefit? And there are two types of messages that appears for your customers in their statement. And the basic model, they will see that PayTabs had incurred a payment or a transaction on their card or on their PayPal account. For a premium account, you can choose the name that should appear to your customer. You can choose either your store name or any customized name, a group name, the name that you decide to appear. That you can keep it on the statement with the premium account. I have a question that says, for PayPal, if chargeback happens, how it will be handled? The case with PayPal at her payee. When the chargeback happens, it will happen to our account with PayPal. Then we'll transfer those chargeback, and not only with PayPal. This is the same form of chargeback will be addressed at all the payment gateways that are available. Whenever there is a chargeback, we will address it to you as a merchant to provide us with all the documentation or the procedures that is in place of delivering your product to the customer. And we will see if the chargeback is related to unauthorized transaction or it's related to a wrong product delivery and stuff like that. And we'll try to come up with a solution. In the form of any chargeback, there is an international set of rules that is available there. And me and you both are complying with those rules. So if you have all the proofs that support that your transaction was accurate, then you don't have to worry about that. And then there is another question. Do you support withdraw by using Payoneer? At the moment, no, we don't. But we are considering to include whatever payment method or settlement methods available in the world, you can say, for our customers to have it in their basket. I have a question that said, do I pay a different commission if I integrate with KNet? At the moment, we don't have KNet on our payment gateway. But in the future, if we include any other payment gateways, we mostly targeting to have one pricing model, not a different pricing model. So whatever your contract will have, the same rate will apply to you, regardless of what the counter rate that KNet is offering to their customers outside. I have a question that says, new ventures will have issues setting up PayTabs accounts since they don't have 6-month bank statement. Not exactly yet. You can, as I said, replace the bank statement with a certificate of account issued by your bank. Since it's a new business, you will support that with a commercial registration that is also new. So we understand that this is there, and we do approve and board customers with the new businesses. And even a shorter period bank statement will work. I have a question say, when you will start receive money officially with PayTab through our system? The time frame for this, we guess, is before end of October. There is no fixed time frame as of now, but we are eager to have it live as soon as possible. I have another question that said, can I trigger payments against token using your API? Tokenization is a topic that I will need to get to you, Bilal, on it, but I'm not sure about that. I will get back to you on that. Another customer asked here, what happened if someone has paid to you, and then after some time it appeared to be a stolen card? In this case, there are a lot of scenarios here. First of all, we need to see if the transaction which has happened is 3D secure or not. If the transaction that happened was 3D secure, then you don't have to worry at all about this, because 3D secure transfer the risk from the merchant to the issuing bank. So if the transactions were 3D secure, then you are completely secure on this. On the other hand, if it's a stolen card, or if it was a non-3D secure transactions, then we'll look into the procedure of, is the product has been delivered? Did you have a clear instructions of or clear procedures and policies in place for the delivery of the card? Do you have documentation that support the delivery of the product and the service has been delivered? In this case, again, there are set international rules, and the issuer bank is the one to decide who's bearing the risk of the transaction. Is there is any charges when PayTabs will transfer transaction money to local bank? Yes, of course. Since the money is going to you as a telex transfer, there is a fixed charge of $15, regardless where your account is. At the moment, except NCB Saudi. If you have an account with NCB Saudi, then they'll be free of charge. Other than that, yes, there is a $15 charge to transfer the funds, and that's per transfer. So regardless of the amount of the transfer, you can transfer 1,000, you can transfer $10,000, it will have the same cost of $15. Do we have any plan to have acquire bank in Kuwait? Yes, of course. By end of this year, we will localize all our currencies of payment in the entire GCC and moving to the entire Middle East. So by end of this year, we'll have all the 6 major GCC currencies on board. Now we have the Saudi and USD, and by the end of the year, we'll have BHD and QAR, Kuwaiti and Omani as well activated. And we're moving very fast to have all the other Middle Eastern currencies in our bucket. And of course, once we move to have local currency, the charges of the transfer will be reduced or eliminated, depending on the bank account that you have there and our acquiring partner in the country. When we will have recurring payments option, the recurring payments option is somehow already available with the pay page, but every transaction requires the owner of the card makes the transaction himself directly. We are working on having the direct recurring payments where the system itself will call the details of the card and make the transactions. Again, we can give a time frame between 3 to 6 month time. We'll activate this feature. If the person and a merchant have the premium account, what will show in the benefit in the statement, it will show the merchant name. For a premium account, you as an account owner choose, or as a merchant choose what you want your customer to see in the statement. It's a custom field. Can I make withdraw to my PayPal account direct from PayTabs account? Well, not directly from PayTabs to your PayPal, but keep in mind, if we transfer funds to your PayPal account, then you'll incur further charges to transfer the money, and then you will not be able to transfer these funds in your bank account. So if you want, if still want to continue with this, we can check this with our operations team if they're willing to do it. How customer can pay by PayPal through PayTabs? The same way as been paying from all other payment gateways. If you go to eBay or go to Amazon and you see PayPal logo there, when the customer chooses PayPal, he'll have to put his credentials, username and password, and make a payment. As simple as that. Is our service going to be available to European merchant anytime soon? Well, we don't have boundaries for ourselves. We don't want to limit ourselves to any country at the moment. We are trying to expand as fast and as rapidly as possible, but we want to focus and give attention to our GCC and MENA region customers first. Once we make sure that we have provided them with enough payment options, like accepting all the debit cards, accepting all the credit cards, accepting all the currencies, having them easier and cheaper ways of transferring funds to their bank accounts, then we might think of expanding to the European countries. For referral methods, I invited a friend with an email, but when that user signed up, used another email to register. So what happens on that referral? On the referral program, the concern is not the email itself, it's the link that you have available there. So if he signed up with the link of your referral link, then he'll be registered under you. And what I also suggest, you can, if you made sure that your referral had signed up, but you cannot see him on your referral dashboard, then you can contact our support team and tell them the case, and then we can have a look and see. Most of the time, if the referral is not available on your dashboard or referral dashboard, it's because either he's already signed up or registered through another merchant, or before you even told him he was already a registered customer. But again, you can highlight or address this issue to us, and we'll look into all the registers and all the communication between you and the merchant. I have a question that says, any prohibited products or services to sell, like pets, for example? There is a list of prohibited products available in your frequently asked questions, so you can go through that. Yes, of course, there is limitation to sell some prohibited products, but pets, I'm not sure. Depending, are you going to ship them or it's going to be transferred locally? For a local business, I think it's possible to have a pet shop where you're accepting payments against selling pets and stuff like that. I have a question that's saying, if the card used was 3D secure, but the card was stolen. If the card, as long as it's 3D secure, you bear no risk at all. All the risk is at the issuer bank, because 3D secure requires an extra step of confirming a payment, which is entering a PIN number sent to the mobile of the owner registered with the issuer bank. So either he has stolen the wallet and the mobile, but again, in this case, also you're secured. What about AED? AED again will be activated before end of this year. Someone is asking that, are we accepting payments in Kuwaiti dinars? Not directly. We accept payments for Kuwaiti merchants using AED. Your customers in Kuwait can pay in Kuwaiti dinars using our dynamic currency conversion. So we accept payments in Kuwaiti dinars, but you as a merchant, we will settle to you either in Kuwaiti or US dollar. To upgrade your account from basic to premium, is it easy or is it flexible? Of course, it's a very easy and flexible process. But having a premium account requires some time, because we're going to register you as a merchant individually with all the payment providers. So whenever any payment method has been used, whether it's a benefit or credit cards or Amex, Visa or PayPal, your name should appear. So it will take us about 10 to 14 days to register you, but you can have the basic account and start making transactions until we make you premium account. Do you support individual merchant? As I said, yes, we support individual merchant. You don't have to be a business account owner to have a PayTabs payment gateway. You can be an individual who's owning a website, a micro business from home, selling products on Instagram, and continue to have your PayTabs account. Can we cite companies that have signed up with PayTabs? We are working on a page where you will see not all the, but maybe main or large enterprises or companies that have signed with us. You will see that mostly in our next update. At the moment, you can rest assured that our partners in the regions are are the largest companies available here. Like Aramco is our we are partially owned by Saudi Aramco. We have a partnership directly with CyberSource and Visa International. You can take our reference from them. You can take our reference from NCB Saudi or Network International in UAE. So you can go refer to get our reference from these companies in order to rest assured that you're dealing with the right partner. When we are launching the e-commerce site for small business owners, that is there in our card, and I think next 3 to 6 months we'll have this option enabled. Can I let our users to enter his credit card information using your page? I guess this is how all the payments is happening on the payment gateway and on the pay page. Your customer is the one who's making the payment. I have a question here. Can I offer pay on site, like using my PC or iPad? Okay, if you mean that your customers can make the payment directly to you when you have your iPad, or in your shop when they have their PC, you can use the pay page. This service can tackle this issue to issue an invoice and make your customer pay. And we are working also on a solution that will allow you to have a checkout on your or a payment gateway on your PC or iPad, which allows you to accept payments directly into your merchant account. Yes, of course. There is a question says, can I as a non-Bahraini merchant direct customers to benefit? Yes, you can do that. The payment gateway that we have will have all the payment options. So when you enable that, I accept payments, I want to accept payments using credit cards, debit cards, PayPal accounts, and any other forms of payments that are available. Your customer, regardless where they are, can see those options and choose if they want to make a payment using that. Can I let our users to enter his credit card using your page? We answered that and said yes, you can. You're doing that on every solution. Without a pay page, how can you accept payment without a pay page? Again, you're talking about something like a direct terminal on your device or on your website. So this solution we are working on, and we might introduce it before end of this year. A service that will allow your staff in the shop or a driver of your company, when he delivers the product, and instead of accepting cash on delivery, he can accept card on delivery as well. Can customer pay by debit card as well? This is activated in Bahrain already, and it's going to be activated in the rest of the region, all the GCC, and very soon time, inshallah. Yes, I have a question that says, is the customers on benefit will see the company name in their statement? Yes, if you go for a premium account, not only the benefit, all the payment providers, you will be registered with each one of them. Benefit, PayPal, Amex, Visa, Master, all of them. So any transaction done on any card will see your name as a merchant if you're a premium customer. Will the customer be redirected to another page to make a payment on our website? We have several types of payment options. We have the standard plugin and a standard API. These two options are redirecting your customers to make a payment. However, the express checkout option is an integration option that allows your customer to pay on your website without getting redirected. I hope I have answered all the questions. I hope I have answered all the questions you guys had, and I hope this session was useful and provided you with enough information about PayTabs. We at PayTab wanted to make sure that our merchants have a clear picture of what we are doing, what we are offering, and how simple it is. Sometimes most of the reasons why people don't continue with the payment gateway or with an option with because of lack of information, perceptions on things that might be difficult or it might not happen, thinking that we are as normal as all the other payment providers, which provides you with the very complex requirements to board or to go live. So you can see my contact details here. I'm based in Bahrain, so my Bahrain mobile is the primary number. Do have a Saudi contact, and my email is available also in front of you. If you have any questions or you feel like talking more about our solutions, you need some more information, one-to-one sessions, please feel free to contact me directly on email or my mobile. Before I go, I'll answer the last two questions or last one question I can see here, which is, do I have a roadmap documentation for all the upcoming features? It's not there on our website, but we do have a plan and a roadmap. So I will see if we can create something and place it on our website, or I might be, or you can send me an email and I will reply to you directly on that. I have a question that can you explain further the chargeback fees? The chargeback fees, if there is any fees or any chargeback that is legit to go ahead, then this is the fees that is going to be applicable on that chargeback. I guess I'll take a leave from here, and my contacts are available. You can send me direct questions or you can call me directly on my mobile to answer all other questions you have on your mind now or later. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening, and enjoy selling.